Hi YouTubers, I just wanted to say hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to tell you a little bit about a pottery factory known as Shelley. You may have heard of it. If you're an avid tea cup collector like I am, you'll certainly know who Shelley is. Today I just wanted to visit Shelley a little bit and tell you a little bit about a couple of the pieces I've got in my collection. So Shelley was a beautiful pottery company that started back in the 1850s, 1860s about then, in a district in London called Foley, and it was a really poor area. And originally the company was owned by the Wildman family. In about 1870, Joseph Shelley actually became part of the company, and he brought his son into the actual company as well, down the track a little bit, and that was when his son was brought into it, that it actually became the Shelley Factory. And that happened in 1925. So there was this big legal battle about the name of the company, which was owned by the Wildman family still, and also the Shelley family. And it was all to do with the naming of Foley, because there were a couple of pottery companies that owned Foley at the time, owned the name Foley at the time. So Shelley actually lost the legal battle, so they took on the name of Shelley, being the pottery company that they are so well known for. So the company was sold in about 1966 to another pottery firm called Allied, and that was when the name Shelley was superseded. So, which was really sad, because we, the lovers of Shelley and all things teacup, really did love the production of what they did. So one of the things that they were most known for was they peaked in about 1920, 1930s, and they were really well known for their Art Deco styling. And if you do some research on Shelley, you'll see some of their Art Deco designs were just divine. I wish I had a few more pieces of the Shelley, and that is certainly down my line of collection. So I'll be definitely looking at hiring, and well, not hiring, but definitely look at collecting more of the Shelley product down the line. I've only got a few pieces, but we'll work on that. So Dainty was actually one of the pieces that Shelley was most well known for, and still is most well known for. Dainty is one of the most beautiful shapes of a teacup. I have a couple of dainties. I have what's known as the Regency Dainty, which is just pure white, but the gold 22 karat gold rimming and the handle. I don't have that one here to show you. That one's actually in my office. But I do have another beautiful piece, which is extremely rare. So Shelley started making the Dainty in about 1896, was when originally Roland Morris, who was the designer of Dainty, came on board with the company. And he designed this beautiful shape, which is known as the Dainty. So the Dainty cup, as you can see, is a beautiful flower-shaped cup. Absolutely gorgeous. But the best part about mine is it's an extremely rare actual design. So this is my trio in my Dainty, and it's pink, and it is believed that there was probably only between 50 and 100 of this particular pattern and cup made. So this particular one has what's known as the floral handle. I feel like I'm going to drop it and break it. All of this paintwork is hand painted on. It's so fine, you can see through the actual ceramic, the porcelain, and it's kind of known as eggshell. You can see my finger moving. That's how fine the actual porcelain is. It is bone china, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So I just wanted to show off my beautiful Shelley in the Dainty. So this one, as I said, was made in about the 1930s. I love how it's got the beautiful yellow, which goes out to the lovely greens and pinks, and the greys in there as well. Oh, she's just glorious. So that is my beautiful Dainty, and as I said, she's just the most pretty shape. Gorgeous to drink out of. Now the other Shelley that I wanted to show you is called Glorious. And she was made between 1950s and 1966. Look at that, she is glorious. I love her name because it's just fitting for her cup shape. It's not quite a corset shape, very close to a corset shaped teacup though. It's got the beautiful little cottage on it, or the mill, and the paintwork is gorgeous on this. The handle has the 22 karat gold gilding, as does the top of the cup. You can see through this one as well. You can see how fine that beautiful bone china is. Also on the plate, you'll see that it's got a little doggy, a little cottage, and the beautiful bridge. Gorgeous lady there, crossing over, watching her puppy dog play. Isn't it gorgeous? It's actually glorious. So what I did want to tell you about is taking care of your Shelley and all of your teacups. It's really important, and it's really important that you soak your teacups once every 12 months. Sit them in a sink full of water and soak them. And the reason for that is that will avoid getting hairline cracks. I will actually do a whole nother video on that another time. But I just want to encourage you, if you've got some beautiful fine bone china in your cupboard, don't let it sit there. Take it out, soak it in water, let it sit there overnight, take it out in the morning and let it dry, and then put it back in. Because if it gets too dried out, which commonly that happens, you will get hairline cracks in your porcelain teacups, in your bone china teacups. So please take the time today to go and get them out of the cupboard, soak them overnight, and then you know that they're not going to get those hairline cracks that so many beautiful teacups get. Guys, thank you so much for enjoying my video. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, for watching my video. And I do ask you to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have lots of informative videos for you to watch about teacups. I know. I love them. I hope you love them as much as I do. Thank you.